It may take a while, but that's what's going to make it. I mean, if you're sitting there and you think you're great and the people are walking away bored, you know, don't go looking for a manager, because all they're going to do is put some money behind you and waste it. What makes it is, you know, in our aspect of the music, I'm not talking about the Barry Manilow who writes, you know, jingles and pop singles. I'm talking about, you know, if you want to be a rock and roll band, it's got to happen on the stage, and you got to get the kids off, and then it's just a matter of time.
I think that's one of the most exciting things about this business, and that is that if you can turn people's heads around and make people realize that it's not the businessmen and it's not the money moguls who create artistic endeavor, that the artistry is out there and that they can learn something too, you know, and they're not the people that discover it. It's there. The people discover it, and it happens on a very subliminal, very street level. I think that there are very few bands that can be successful on an ongoing basis without touring, without giving a crowd what an audience wants and deserves from a band and from a performance and from music, because music is a participatory event. You know, it's a band giving something to an audience and an audience giving a whole lot back, and it goes full circle and goes around and around and around. And I think that getting that experience before an audience is of primary importance. And I think that if you have the luck to survive without a real strong following, it's luck. It's luck and nothing more. The interesting thing to me is, in a stage performance, is not only how a person delivers, but what kinds of images he provokes in the audience. And there's something that to me is common in a lot of really successful performers, and that is a kind of androgyny. I think David Mineham has that. He excites some kind of imagination in everybody, male, female, everybody. There's something about that man that carries over. He's a very young man, too.
To climb up on stage, me anyhow, I sometimes have to be pushed on, but when you are up there, you are yourself, but you're something else then, and sometimes you can't remember, but everything is different. There's really no consistency, and if you are a fragile person, certain things can bug you. If there's a guy out there who wants to smash your face, man, or you see a bottle that's empty and he's only holding on to it because maybe he's just going to throw that at you, man, you could definitely screw up some chords. But then again, if you see the kid out there who's just with you every step of the way, there is true beauty. And even for that instance, it's all worthwhile. Everything is worth it. You see, you're only a scared.